Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in my boys' room, which is why the color looks so crazy, because they actually have LED strip lights that I put up for Christmas, or after Christmas. They got them for Christmas gifts.
Oh my gosh.
And the lights change and stuff, so it looks really weird, and I don't know why it's doing that weird thing, but it is. And the boys are in here right now, so it might be a little loud. This video is going to be all about organizing and cleaning out their closet, reorganizing it, pretty much kind of like how I did Jade and Knox's closet in the nursery room. Theirs is even worse, and it's going to take me a lot longer, so this video is probably going to be spread out over like 3 or 4 days, so you'll probably see me look different in a bunch of different parts of this video. But today is the start. I'm going to start cleaning it out, and on top of that I'm going to be trying to clean up their room as well, because they can never keep it clean for the life of them. And hopefully the way that I'm doing this, it's going to make it easier for them to keep it clean. Those are fingers crossed for that. So if you guys like this kind of content, definitely give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, because I would love to have you here. And let's go ahead and jump right in to trying to get this closet organized and cleaned out.
You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up. Get on you. In the name of love, in the name of love. In the name of love, in the name of love. You think it's easy, yeah, falling in love, well, maybe for you. I think it's crazy, oh no, but I'll be damned if I'm not a fool. Here's what you don't know.
All right, y'all. Well, I've gotten all the stuff out of the toy chest. Abel helped me get everything out. I've gone through it and, you know, put things aside, whether it was for donations or just trash, and then what we were keeping. This corner over here, everything is out of there. Obviously, everything out of here. Now I need to start on this corner, and once I'm done there, then I'm gonna have my hubby take this wood chest, or whatever you want to call it, toy chest, out. I don't know what we're gonna do with this thing. If we're gonna keep it somewhere in the house, or if we're just gonna let it go somewhere to somebody else, a new home. But for now, I just need to get it out, because I'm putting something totally different here, and obviously I want to be able to like vacuum the floor and everything. I'm making progress. I'm not even gonna show you all the room behind me, because it is a disaster with everything I've had to throw out of here, which it will be cleaned up as we go. But let's go ahead and get started on this one. We start cleaning everything out, and this is what happens. They want to get in here, pull books out.
You see nothing. You see nothing.
Oh, y'all, this has been a lot bigger project than I thought it was going to be. So far, I've gotten almost everything down off of there. That's all I have left up there, and I'm still trying to figure out where everything's going to go, and, you know, what's going to donation and all that. But I went through the clothes as well that were already hanging up. I still have a ton of clothes left to go through, but besides Georgie's, there's Abel's, and then I ended up hanging up all of their costumes, because they still use these sometimes. And they're just gonna fight with each other. And hopefully Jade, she keeps trying to go back there, and I really hope she doesn't pull them all down because I've already had to put them up 3 times. Are you stuck?
I'll get you out.
Yeah, so after I get most of this done, then I'm gonna have my hubby take this thing out so I can vacuum. And then I'm going to set up this piece that I got in the mail the other day to put here for organizational purposes, and hopefully it makes it easier for them. So we'll see how it works, but I still have a lot to go, y'all. Yeah, so it's literally crazy, y'all. Like, this definitely was a way bigger project than I was expecting. I thought for sure I could just take everything out of the closet real quick, go through it, put it all back the way I want to. That part I thought would take the longest just because I would want to put it the way I want. And yes, they're fighting in the back. I tell them to be quiet like all the time. They never listen to me. So they're being loud and fighting each other over something. Boys, that's how it goes. And then a little girl that wants to be a part of everything as well. But it's getting late and they need to get in bed for school tomorrow. So I'm trying to like make a way and obviously clean off their bed so they can sleep. Well, Abel's bed doesn't have anything on it, but Georgie's bed, and kind of make a way on the floor, make a path. So that's what I'm gonna try to do now. And then hopefully tomorrow I can finish this thing up because I'm not gonna want all this extra clutter in my hallway. So I do have a system to the madness, at least what's out there in the hallway. I know which, you know, box and pile is for donation. I know which one is throwaway. And then the rest of the stuff are things that are like for baby boy when he grows up and he can fit into his brother's clothing or shoes. There's a couple stuffed animals that are sentimental that we want to keep, but I don't know exactly where I want to put them yet. And a bunch of other toys that we're giving away that don't fit in a box or a bag. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Wish me luck. All right, y'all, I am done with their closet. It is now organized again, and I'm going to take my time to show the boys exactly what I've done so that they can try to keep up with it. Every time that I wash clothes and dry them and hand them to them, I'm hoping that they put them away right away and they'll know exactly how to do it. The only problem they may have is hanging up clothes because this bar is so high. Georgie can kind of reach it, Abel definitely can't, so I'll have to help them with this part up here. But I'm going to show you guys every part of it and why I put it where I put it, and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, I'm going to start at the top, and the top bins up here, all of this stuff is games, board games. There are puzzles in there. There's Legos in there. So we have a lot of games, and they're kind of just thrown all over my house, and I wanted there to be a space for them. We don't really have a whole lot of closet space, so other than the kids' closets and our closet, that's about it. And I tried to do what I could in the living room. It just wasn't working out really well. So other than the boys' things that they need to wear that are in here, the space up here I really didn't need for their clothing anymore. So I figured that I would make it look nice and neat with our games and puzzles and all of that. So I just alternated them. I think for right now, I like that better than having two of the same in the middle and one on each side. So I'm liking this look so far, but I haven't really done anything, you know, with them being organized. Like, they're pretty much just all thrown in here. I don't have like only Legos and only puzzles. I just kind of threw everything up here. So yeah, I'm not gonna go through and tell y'all what's in everyone because it's pretty much all just jumbled together, other than that we know that it's all games and board games and things to do as a family as well. Now coming down to what is being hung up. Right now it's kind of winter, we're going into spring, but they mainly wear more jackets and hoodies right now. So I wanted the stuff that they are wearing the most of, or at least the outerwear pieces, to be hung up. Now I might change this in the summertime, we'll just see how it goes. But for now, this side is always Georgie's side, this side is always Abel's side. So we start in the middle with like jackets, which we have Abel's jacket on this side, we have Georgie's zip-up jackets on this side, and then it goes into hoodies or zip-up hoodies. We have their button-down shirts, and then we have long sleeve shirts. So same thing on this side, I've got his jackets, we have his hoodies, his button-down shirts, and then long sleeve shirts, which he does have a sweater, so I kind of threw that with the long sleeves. And now we move down to this little guy here that I got for them. So it's more, I went for more of like, instead of having just their dresser drawers, they actually have it, everything is open and you can see it. So things aren't just getting thrown into a drawer and then they can't find anything ever. So again, kind of like going with what's up here. This side is going to be mainly Abel's. This side is going to be Georgie's. So the top bins are all t-shirts. Georgie has more than Abel, so he gets 3. So these 3 over here are Georgie's shirts. These 2 are Abel's shirts. And the way that I folded them are kind of like the KonMari folding system. I tried to do something kind of like that, so it's a little bit simple for them to do. It's not too hard to do. You know, after you figure out how to do it, it's not that hard. So I figured I'll teach them how to do that every time I do laundry, and then hopefully by then they can do it on their and then hopefully by then they can do it on their own, and then they can put them in here like this. This one is going to be shorts for Abel, and then we go into jeans for Abel. And then moving over to Georgie's side, these are both his shorts section. We come down, and then this is going to be jeans for Georgie. So Georgie has way more jeans than Abel does, so I only really needed maybe one of the big ones and then a small one. But for Georgie, he might end up taking up one of these as well for jeans. I might move this one up there and have them use this for jeans. I just don't know because I haven't finished all their laundry yet. So once I have everything cleaned, then I'll figure out where it all goes. But for now, we've got his shorts. I tried to do like, these are denim shorts and these are going to be more of like your khakis and things like that. And then here are his jeans. So he has one of here, and then he has this one for jeans. And then moving over, we have Abel's jeans and then his comfy pants. Georgie doesn't have a whole lot of comfy pants, but I am still using their dresser for their underwear and their socks. So I'm going to also be putting like their pajamas in the dresser and I'll probably mix their pajamas with their comfy pants and shorts because they kind of use those as pajamas. So I figured I would keep that all separate and have this mainly just the things that they actually wear during the day or to school. And we move down, we got shoes. Again, y'all, kind of the same system. This is going to be Abel's side. So these are actually Georgie's shoes that he's getting too big for, and Abel is almost into this size. So I figured I would just keep these here so that they're ready for him when he's able to wear them. So we've got 2 pairs of sneakers. We also have his boots over here and then his sandals underneath. And then these are Abel's, and then we move to Georgie's. So we've got Georgie's shoes, his shoes that he wears majority of the time right now, but they're high tops so they don't really fit in there. And then his, you know, sandals, his little Crocs there as his sandals. So we've got this system going. I think it's going to work out pretty well. Again, it's just going to be making sure that they know which side is theirs and where to put each piece. It doesn't need to be perfect by any means. But what I would like to do is have like a label maker and put labels on them so that they know where they go. They don't have to just keep asking me. If I can put a label here, you know, that says, you know, Abel shirts, Abel shirts, Abel shirts, and then jeans and pants, shorts, all of those kinds of things, I think it would help them. The top up here, like I said, I'm going to have to help them with this because it is so high for them. So I'm not really going to put labels up here. I'll just be able to move things around once they are able to put them up. And I'm not going to use labels up there because, like I said, everything's kind of, you know, whatever fits in each box is where they are. Whenever we need to pull some games down, we can just pull them down and look through them. So the only other thing I threw in here is back here, my boys have a huge collection of their costumes that they got for Halloween, and then also just costumes that we have gotten over the years for them to just play in. And so there is a lot of them. So I figured I would hang them up since they're all costumes that are worn. So like I said, you know, like literally all this stuff is costumes. These 2 right here are kind of small. I don't think they fit either of the boys, but I want to keep them because they're like their first costumes they ever wore for Halloween. So I have them hung up for now. But yeah, that's gonna stay there because there's really nowhere else to put them, and they take up so much space because they are pretty bulky after you try to like wad them up and put them in a bin somewhere. So I figured keeping them hung up was better. Plus all the accessories that go with that are on this pegboard over here. We've got all the Nerf guns, then we're gonna have masks up here. We have capes, really anything that has to go with them is gonna be right here. So I figured that would be good to have everything here and then also those hanging up there. All right, y'all, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I gave you some kind of inspiration and maybe some ideas for your own kids' closets, or maybe your own closet, or even a hallway closet, whatever it may be. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new because I would love to have you. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye.